What's up, everyone? This is Movie and Game Lover 98, and today I'll be doing a movie review on this Walt Disney animated classic from way back in 1950, and that's Cinderella. So, yep, let's get started, and I hope you guys like this movie review on the animated version of Cinderella, as I'm going to say. So, yep, I have two copies. Here I have this VHS copy from 1995. Yep, this is the one under the Masterpiece Collection lineup. Yep. Here's the copy I'll be using for the movie review, which is the Blu-ray version from 2019. So yep, the history on Cinderella, it first came to theaters in 1950, and then it was re-released in the theater so many times, up to about 1987, which is a 37-year difference, and then it was shown a limited time in the theaters, probably in 2013, and yep, and I think it was it was first released onto VHS in 1988, which is about a month before Oliver and Company came out in theaters, and then it came out onto VHS again in the US. I'm mentioning US dates only, in 1995, and then it was released onto a Platinum Edition VHS, well, the last time being on VHS, onto a Platinum Edition VHS, along with being on DVD for the first time in 2005. Yep, the 2-disc Platinum Edition DVD, and then it was released onto a Diamond Edition Blu-ray in 2012, and then it was released once more onto Blu-ray Multi-Screen Edition version from 2019. So yep, that was the history. Now let's look at my copy of Cinderella, then we'll get in with the plot of the animated version from 1950. So yep, here's what my copy looks like on Blu-ray. This is the 2019 version that I mentioned in the history. Yep, it says Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital code, the Multi-Screen Edition. And you got Cinderella right there, and the title of the movie itself, Anniversary Edition, because this is from 2019. Yep, it says how to watch it. Here's the front. Well, yep, Walt Disney's fake signature. Here are the spines of the slipcover, casual picture of Cinderella. And yep, here's the back cover. And it says that thing, Blu-ray bonus extras, digital code included, and your tech specs, and, well, something about part of the prestigious National Film Registry something. And yep, your legalese down there. Yep, here's the actual Blu-ray case. Sorry. Oh, yep. There are the two discs. This was from 2019. There's the Blu-ray disc, which is a standard blue, and the DVD disc, which is a plain white, instead of it being gray. Because, yes, I know, like I said, around 2016, I think they changed it. So, yep, let's get in with the plot of the animated version of Cinderella. It starts off with after Cinderella's old father passed away, she's raised by this greedy stepmother. Well, I think it's Drusilla? Don't get me all over me if I said this wrong. And two, just mean stepsisters. But meanwhile, at the castle, the king is concerned that his son, the prince, won't stop living with him and he just wants to have grandkids of his own. So he tries to hold this royal ball, and Cinderella wants to go, basically, but her stepmother does not agree about that, and she takes her two stepsisters with her, and then after a little accident, her fairy godmother, Cinderella's fairy godmother, decides to find a way to help her go to the ball and marry the prince using the spell of the words bippity boppity boo. And yep, it's just up to Cinderella to think of how she can marry the prince, fall in love with the prince and give the happy ending. So yep, that's the basic plot of the animated version of Cinderella, as I'm going to say. What do I think of this version of Cinderella, as I'm going to say? Obviously a classic, and everyone should definitely try it. For Disney fans old and new, this is worth watching. So yeah, if I had to rank Cinderella, the animated version from way back in 1950, because it's the first one of the 1950s decade, yep, I definitely give it 5 out of 5 stars. It's worth a classic watching, and it's worth watching, like I said, because, maybe you'll get a taste out of some cool scenes, and everything was just classic about this movie. And yes, the animation is superb because this is 2D animated Disney, despite this is the first of the 1950s for this movie at least. And the voice cast does an amazing job for for Cinderella, her stepmother, her two stepsisters, the prince, the king, and of course the two funny mice, Jock and Gus. And yeah. And yes, the musical numbers are great. The one famous song that I'm also going to bring up, Bippity Boppity Boo, which is sung by Cinderella's grandmother. And yup, everything else was superb. And following the success of this great animated classic, it caused two direct-to-video sequels to come out, but in the 2000s, that being, I think, 52 years later, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I was correct. That being Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, in 2002. Well, yeah, and then another one to be released in either 2006 or 2007, that being Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. Which, yeah. Because you'll see why. I think out of the two sequels, I think I'm going to probably like Dreams Come True a little bit better. But I know you guys like A Twist in Time a little bit better, but I know you guys have different opinions. So anyways, yep, that's going to be it for this movie review, everyone, on Cinderella. If you guys have not seen this version, as I'm going to say, definitely worth giving a watch. I mean, you'll probably like this movie, but if you guys are not a big fan of this movie, I totally understand that. Because, they're not a big fan of some fairy tales, but I like some fairy tales once in a while. And this is one worth watching sometimes. So anyways, yep, that's going to be it for this movie review, everyone, on Cinderella, the cartoon one from 1950. And hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully stay tuned for another video coming possibly soon. So yep, stay tuned for that video coming up soon, everyone, and it's going to be on something that's going to predict something coming up really soon. And you'll see what it is coming up soon.